Welcome back, everybody. Episode 9. Sorry, episode 8 got a little confusing. There was no audio in it whatsoever. My microphone screwed up on me. I had to reset it. So though there was a lot of reading during that episode of episode 8 from all the things I picked up, you could not hear my audio. So it's going to be tough. You might have to pause it and read that to find out. Wasn't really much going on, though. It was talking about her electricity bill being not paid, so they shut off her electricity in her apartment. Yeah, she was diagnosed as depressed. That's my wonderful mother next to me. Yeah, the lady was diagnosed as depressed, and not my mother, the lady in the game. And she was taking 50 milligrams of Zoloft, and they popped it up to 100 milligrams. And apparently we are still in her apartment of some sort, some weird way of her apartment, I don't know. But we keep seeing these books like Nightmare Circus we already read. But it says something different this time in the back.
It was a waiting on a child for taking it, using joy for baiting while their mother's mind is breaking. Analgesia win. What? Analgesia win.
Analgesia win? I don't know what that means. That's weird. But yeah, see, this is the same stuff we picked up before. That book said the actual name of the story. A mob of people killed the guy after the place burnt down and killed children, but that's not really what's going on now in the back of the book. And her pills are Flagg's Pharmacy, Lorraine, take 2 tablets by mouth in morning, 100 milligrams Zoloft. Yep. Okay, so we're actually in the same apartment we were just in. We just went through a door. We're in the same apartment, but things are just trippier now. That's what we're looking at. Okay, see, here's a read letter. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know. I want to try and explain it. I think because I am so far from home and I am working so hard every day at the park, it gets worse, like spring inside my head, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go out for drinks at work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we are good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to go out of this place. We need to get back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. I was thinking about the names for our boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl. Well, we know Don died in the park. A strap broke and he was killed. So, and then she had Callum a few months later, and the parents of him denied that Callum was really their son's son. So, she's not getting any beneficiary financially, so she was kind of screwed. Her power got shut off. We're in her apartment still. This book, Hunger, said the same thing, but earlier it said the story of the donors. Now it says the story of Haldamore. Before it said the story of the donors. It's a shocking true story. Now it says the story of Haldamore.
Holodomor?
In the spring of 1933, in Soviet Ukraine, the entire population found themselves without food. Over the course of the coming months, the situation grew critical and reports of mass malnutrition began to filter into the upper echelons of government. The people had been left with very little to bite or sup. It was to become the greatest tragedies of mass starvation that the world had ever seen. Now our panel of Soviet experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism to survive that terrible winter. In this never before seen expose. That's so weird because earlier it said the donors and the children had to eat their brothers and sisters in cannibalism. That was the story on the back of this book. Now it says Soviet Ukraine. So something. And the radio is working now. Before the radio wasn't working, you can hear the music. It just went off.
And I hope your mic is still working.
And I hope my mic is still working. His voice is coming from the radio. And here's another book that we were reading before. The Wilting, the same name. Let's see. Okay, this story's... That's so weird, though. This story is exactly the same as it was before, but now it says...
The Wilting, not the Wilding.
Yeah, no, it says the Wilting. This is the exact same story before, except for now it says an exotic dancer named Lorraine is the key to saving the world again. It was a different name earlier, I believe, and Lorraine is the girl that you're playing in the character in this game. So, let's see, pictures of stuff on the wall.
Shouldn't you listen once in a while?
I love you, Callum, or I love you from Callum. No, yeah, the radio is saying something, but you can't really hear what it says. But she's tripping. See, it's shaking. I think it says Lorraine, rain. No, I mean the radio. there's Callum. There he is, behind the door. Standing there.
Where is my boy?
I'm scared. He's looking up. Okay, he closed the door on me. Shopping list. Take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organize babysitter for Callum. Zoloft prescription. Fish sticks. The shopping list is different from before, too. It said earlier, it said pay the electric bill. And that was pretty much it after the shopping list. Okay, there's a picture, happy picture. Can we open this door? Nope, we can't open the door where Callum ran. The sink is still broken. The wrench is gone though. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. We're in the same apartment, kind of recycled. Apples are gone, but the wine is letting me examine. I don't know why. It's kind of pointless. Alright. Going into this room here. Creepy thing with the top hat that I've been seeing. This is a letter we read earlier that she was trying to get back with Karen Killian, I guess, Lorraine. Karen wrote this letter to Lorraine saying that she wants nothing to do with her anymore because she ran away with her father. Her father was a mean man. And now Lorraine's saying on it, I didn't run away. Dad took me. So. See, now these things have a notice. Okay, what's this notice? Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me happier. Okay. That was her depression notice in the doctor. And all the pictures seem to have circus type things evident on them. Let's see what this notice is. Oh yeah, this is what we read earlier, saying that Donald's, your husband's parents, got his beneficiary after he died, so, and they don't believe that Callum was his son, so you don't get anything. And that's why you're broke and you went into depression after he died and all that stuff. And I don't know, maybe she killed her son, we don't know yet. Okay, going back down some more stairs. It's like a never-ending cycle of can you hear his voice again? Whoa. Okay, so we're just kind of keep going through her apartment over and over again, it looks like, but it's getting more disturbing as we go through. Yeah, see, a chipmunk goes stab, stab, stabbing. In the eyes, a jab, jab, jabbing. In all the town, he's gab, gab, gabbing. Just lie down and let it happen. Basil Ganiel win. Okay, so things are getting really... Look at the scary picture on the wall.
Looks like mother's hanging.
Yeah, mother's like hanging unless there's a blood stain on it. I don't know. Yeah, but things are getting worse in the apartment. Let's read the back of this book now. The story of Hansel and Gretel. That's what the story should be, right?
A long time ago.
Woodcutter, 2 children, boy named Hansel and Gretel. Very poor, had little to bite and sup. The story is doctored to hide the truth.
This never before seen expose.
About how their parents inexplicably tried to cover it up by telling stories about a witch in a house made of candy. The shocking fake story.
Yeah, they probably killed their kids.
Shocking fake story, it said. Okay, and look at all the pictures in Callum's room, all bloody handprints. It's like speaking backwards too or something. I love you from Callum. Still, that's the only picture it looks real good. A car's on fire in this picture with bloody handprints. The duck. Oh my god. Hansel and Gretel with the witch. Look at.
Doll lost his head.
Yeah, no head on the doll here. Oh, there's blood on the kitchen floor. Shopping list. See what it says this time. Tickets to Atlantic Island Park. More pills. Look at her thing. Milk, Zoloft prescription. Cheese, Zoloft prescription. So she went crazy from taking her pills, I guess. This is not a good thing for Zoloft company. This game at all. Can I open the door to the basement now? No, but I hear her son. Let's open this door. Another picture of a burning car. But the chicken's out of the fridge, so are the apples now. It's just wine. Now the light's on here to the boiler room type thing. No. Okay, more horrible pictures. The History of Solomon Island. That's a new book. Oh, there's nothing, you can't read it though. Read the letter. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Same thing, but now it's ripped in half. God, the pictures are disturbing. More prescription bottles. You're finding them all over the place now. Read notice. Okay. Things are just getting worse and worse as you progressed. And there's the guy that we saw with the top hat that's been creeping you out throughout the game.
On this one.
On
Scales of Justice.
no, that's before that was there as well. There was a
No, but I'm saying I didn't see that.
oh yeah, it was just a letter from Mr. Stapleton, her attorney. Okay, so we are going to end this video here. Oh, door closed behind me. Can I open it back up? No. Okay. My mother and I are going to end this video right here. It's almost at the 15-minute mark. So what I'll do is try to open these doors.
Not much going on at all.
Well, the apartment's getting more disturbing as we go down. There's more and more. It was cleaner and getting dirtier and dirtier and more disturbing. And you hear the voice behind the door.
Yeah.
Hear him? Quack, quack, he says. So things are getting kind of like reversed on the radio and sound. The pictures and stuff are getting disturbing. The writings are changing. And her dad apparently took her. She didn't run away with her father. And her friend Karen is Karen Killian that we saw was the Satan's Whore thing they wrote about. So we have all this stuff going on. And we're going to open this door right here to start the next episode, which will be part 9, I believe. So we're ending part... No, this is part 9 we're ending right now. Sorry, we're ending part 9. We're going to be going on to part 10. So part 9 ending right here. Moving on to part 10 next. Thank you, everybody.
And thank you.
There you go. All right, open this door at part 10. Take care, everyone.